these guys up here. Like you were mentioning, big weekend for Smash here in Georgia. Got a lot of events going on. This, of course, forefront among them. But the ESA opening tomorrow, I know, like you mentioned, that's going to be sick. That's something I think that we here in Georgia have been waiting on a long time to get something like that here in the scene. And then, of course, the 404 Monthly, which is always stacked, always fun. You know, you always get to see the top players there, man.
For Esports Arena Atlanta tomorrow, it looks like I think I'm one of the few like actual top Georgia players that's going. So I guess the pressure's on me to hold down the fort.
Yeah, I was looking at that because a lot of people I think weren't wanting to swing both events, or try to at least. And so it's going to be pretty interesting. But it's still a pretty decent pot over there. I think it's $500 free to enter pot. So it's like really good stuff. Love to see those guys coming out to support the scene.
They're actually doing it they're doing some other stuff too. Like they're doing meet and greets. They're doing side events. And I think they're going to be doing some other thing too because
oh my God,
there was a featured guest list and I can't remember who, but there's some other like.
Good Lord.
Also,
the VeggieTales. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but can we talk about the amount of VeggieTales this man carries with him at all times?
I saw a decent amount of that as a kid. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, me too, man. But like, I haven't seen these in a while. Never, especially in somebody's backpack.
Bro,
what the?
Why is this man packing like this?
I don't know, but I mean, he has got them on deck.
It's a flex.
It is. It's a flex for sure.
Bring your entire collection.
That's what I'm talking about. That's his favorite. Oh man, I love it. The crowd is hyping him up too. So
the toy that saved Christmas.
Oh my Lord.
5 months early, but you respect it.
I love that he's setting them up.
Getting in the holiday spirit early.
Yeah. Good gosh.
I know some people who treat every part of the year like it's Christmas. I have a friend who still hasn't taken off his Christmas tree because he just likes it.
Yeah.
It's still up.
See, you know what? I had
spread the cheer all year round, you know?
Some of my buddies were too lazy to take their Christmas tree down and just left it up all year and then rolled around. It was Christmas time. There it was.
Oh,
ready to go.
Have you ever seen Elf?
Yeah.
It reminds me of how enthusiastic all the elves are, and Santa's like, oh, by the way, we just finished. Time to start again.
Yeah, right. That's kind of how it goes.
The grind never ends, but everyone's just like so happy that it doesn't matter.
Right. There comes a point of no return with that kind of stuff, right? Like about this time in the year, you're looking at it like if your Christmas decorations are still up, you're closer to Christmas now. Like you're on the back half of the year. What's the point in taking them down, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So like, you might as well just keep it up.
That and when the time of the Yuletide comes around, you don't have to actually you don't have to do a lot of stuff. You're just ready to go immediely.
Exactly.
All right, enough about Christmas though. We've got Epic Gabriel versus God, I can't remember this guy. He's used a lot of different tags, but you've got today, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
He plays DK, he plays Steve, he plays a bunch of other characters, but decided to opt with Steve today. I know that Epic Gabriel has a fair amount of experience. He apparently has practiced this matchup a decent bit with DD, actually.
Right.
So I have to imagine he's prepared.
I would imagine as well that he is, and I think this matchup is. If I had to say, I feel like Rob and Steve are kind of in the same vein as characters in the way that they're designed, right? You use a lot of tools. You want to kind of zone people out and keep a lot of the stage control. And right now, you're seeing Gabe do that as he takes the stock pretty early. Looked like he got down a little bit, but the magical percent here coming in for him.
Yeah, he was actually just like a frame off from falling off of that platform properly. He would have been able to get potentially a gyro kill confirm right there. Even though it was only at 20, that was magical positioning.
It really was. And
just a hair off on the execution, unfortunately.
And he is. And you can see the way right now that he is just setting up. He's covering a lot of options. And that's something that I'm sure you can attest to. Until you really become comfortable with Smash and your movement and stuff like that, it's very easy to panic and either freeze up or go with comfortable options when you're setting up like a Rob can do right here. And that's exactly what you're seeing Gabe take advantage of. Is, he's putting him in a situation where he's wanting him to panic or freeze, and that's what he's giving to him. He's got to keep his calm here, as you've got to be able to bring it back.
Yeah, right now he's just taking so much extra credit off of everything. Nice extra down tilt. Is he going to die to the exact same thing all three stocks?
Oh, I mean, it's the Rob bread and butter, man. You get it, you set them up, down tilt, you get the grab, and then you confirm it into the up air and take the stock. And, started off pretty strong. We saw a couple of combos there coming out from You've got a little bit of damage on Gabe, but after that, the download just happened immediately. He started putting him in situations he wasn't comfortable with, and from there took over.
It also looks like he isn't overly familiar with how to DI Rob's up air either, because it looks like he got crossed up on his DI 3 times in a row, and that caused him to die way earlier too.
And that can be also a panic because it looks like he's DIing in, right? Which is what a lot of people want to do in
For
general
sure.
when you get hit, especially when you're at the edge of the stage. And you've got to have the wherewithal to be able to just say, look, I need to get out on this one. I need to go away from him. Even if it gives me off the stage, I got to live here.
I like the DK pick, even though I can't imagine this is a good matchup in the slightest. At the very least, DK is a character that if you make good decisions, you can get a ton of damage or just kill people pretty quickly. Even if neutral is going to suck, you were losing in neutral before anyway, so how much worse can things really get, right?
Right, and I think that's exactly what you need to do is, again, right there, I think he went the wrong way on the DI and just live because DK's heavier, which is another advantage here is he's going to get set up here with the up smash. But when you're playing a player like Gabe that you know is so good and so clean with everything that he does, and I think you can probably attest to this as a top player yourself, a lot of times those scary players you're going to meet in bracket are playing picks like DK, where you just need a couple of openings, right? And you can turn the whole thing around. Obviously, you're not going to win a lot of neutral, but win it once or twice, and bam, there you go, you've got a game.
Yeah, especially if your confirms are on point. We don't even know if you've got confirms are on point. He hasn't even had a chance to confirm or deny. We're just kind of left in the dark here as he's just getting throttled in neutral.
He is. He's getting a couple of pokes, but that's really all he's got. About 30% in damage here and not getting too much here. A raw F smash to put some on. Now the dash attack trying to set something up towards the edge, looking for the back air up here, trying to cover the options, but Gabe sees through it. Now he has the stage back where he's so deadly.
Yeah, this is probably going to be it. Yep, good read on the mash. He's gone for the up tilt confirm every single time. The one time he doesn't is the time he knows that something else is going to be different. Is that it? Yep.
Oh, yep.
It's true 0 to death combo.
Yeah, great stuff, and especially on a big like DK, that's so much easier to pull off. You've got so much of that hurt box that you can hit, and you pop it off on him all the way to the edge of the stage, and great stuff coming into Georgia, making a statement here is Gabriel.
It's a pretty good round for him.
Yeah, it really was, and I think you guys are going to have to watch out today. Now, I didn't enter the bracket, so I don't have to worry about this Florida stuff, but you guys are going to have to make sure that we don't see these kids that